to be complicit and stay silent on Donald's immigration policy. Melania Trump spoke out against her husband's administration and their decision to separate immigrant children from their families trying to cross into the United States. Find out why she refused to remain silent. Melania Trump, 48, issued a rare public rebuke to her husband, Donald, on June 17 in a strong statement issued through her spokeswoman, as outrage mounted to forced child migrant separations from their parents. She usually refrains from commentary when it comes to her husband's policy and position on certain issues, but when she saw immigrant children sobbing for their parents after they were separated at America's borders, she could not stay silent. Melania has always vowed not to make statements of any kind challenging Donald Trump's policies, but she felt she could no longer remain silent on the current immigration situation. By staying silent, Melania felt she was seen to be complicit, and she wanted the world to know that's not the case at all, a source close to the First Lady told Hollywood Life exclusively. Melania is heartbroken for all the families that are being torn apart, and she feels it goes against everything she, and the USA as a whole, stands for. Melania, an immigrant, herself, said in her statement, Mrs. Trump hates to see children separated from their families and hopes both sides of the aisle can finally come together to achieve successful immigration reform. She believes we need to be a country that follows all laws, but also a country that governs with heart. According to our insider, Donald Trump was less than thrilled with Melania's heartfelt response to the crisis at the border. Donald was not happy at all that Melania released the statement. She did talk to him in advance though, and he suggested a couple of changes, which she agreed to, the source shared. Donald's concern was that all the blame was being leveled at him, and the Republican Party, and he believes it is also down to the Democrats and their refusal to work with him on immigration matters. Several Republican leaders have joined Melania in speaking out against the separation of children and families at the border. Former First Lady Barbara Bush wrote a scathing op-ed for The Washington Post, writing, "I live in a border state. I appreciate the need to enforce and protect our international boundaries, but this zero-tolerance policy is cruel. It is immoral. And it breaks my heart. We can only hope Congress comes together to make a change and reunite these poor children with their parents."